everybody, it's Mindi Miller here with none other than one of my favorite ETAs. I have the pleasure here of standing with the most handsome ETA. Oh my God, I just told him he has the best clothes of anybody I know. Taylor Rodriguez. Hi Taylor.
How are you? It's good to see you.
You look phenomenal. And now tell everybody at home and watching that this particular gold lame jacket, I think, was the last time he wore it, right? Do you want to tell the audience a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, Elvis actually wore this same outfit in 1957. He was at it was in Pearl Harbor when the Pearl Harbor attack actually happened. They were raising money for the Arizona, so he wore this exact same outfit with the tux pants and the western tie here. So yeah. Yeah.
You look so handsome, and you represent Elvis so well, so beautifully. I wanted to say also that where we are right now is in North Hollywood at the El Portel Theater. This is the first ever Elvis tribute contest in Hollywood. This is the summer concert series by Quick Productions. Kevin Wick and his wife Carmen put on these fantastic events, and this is the first one. And we have Steve Segura, who won tonight. He also won Penticton for the pro, and that was just what for the ultimate for a couple of weeks ago. But more importantly, you're here. We want to know, how did you feel about this evening, about representing Elvis in the way that you do in the first concert ever for Hollywood?
Well, I mean, it was just great. You know, the audience just participated just like none other, you know. And the energy on stage was like none other as well. It was, I sang Love Me Tender tonight, and I really kind of felt that connection with the Elvis fans and Elvis.
When you sang that, I was so teary-eyed because it was so beautifully done. And I remember him singing it on stage when I was on one of the tours with him in 1975. And in the middle of the song, he went over to the end of the stage where I was standing and he said, "Hello, Mandy." And I was shocked. So when you sang that song tonight, it took me right back to 1975 when he said that to me. Tell everybody where you're going to be, what are you going to be doing, what's coming up for you, because Elvis Week is around the corner in August in Memphis. You don't want to miss him. I'm telling you, every time I see him, your shows are just better and better and better. And you have this black suit that I'm in love with that you also wore tonight after this one. Tell us what that suit represents to you and the songs that you do with that, and then where you're going to be appearing and where you're looking forward to being.
Right. Well, you know, it's very rare. I think you know this, that if you ever try to search Elvis in 1956 in the 1950s era, it's really hard to come by some of the footage there. And there is this footage of Elvis with Frank Sinatra, and they were doing Fame and Fortune and Witchcraft and Love Me Tender.
He looked so handsome.
Oh, he did, yes. And I mean, he was just, everything about him was just spotless. His hair was just perfect, everything about him.
As are you, always. And we were together in Penticton. He saved me. He put the sole back on my shoe and all that. But I will tell you, you are such... For me, you're like the quintessential. I mean, look at his shoes. Can we get a shot of his shoes?
They're pretty shiny.
They're so shiny. I mean, this looks like this looks like one of Elvis's spit shines from the Army. Yeah. I mean, you are just immaculately groomed.
Thank you so much. I try my best. You know, we all go up on stage and we try to look our best because we're representing the one and only Elvis Presley, and you can't do him wrong. You know, no.
Yeah. So tell us, after this evening, where will you be going? I know where you're going, but tell them, because a lot of people like to go to this place for a lot of different reasons, and you're going to be there in a few days.
So in a couple days, we'll be in Las Vegas for the Elvis Festival, Las Vegas Elvis Festival, and we're going to be debuting a show called 56 The Beginning. Okay. So it tells a story about Elvis in 1956 and all the struggles and how he became the king of rock and roll. We'll also be at the Harbor Lights Elvis Festival in the, when is that? That's actually next year, actually, but we already got that on our schedule.
So Harbor Lights is in England.
Yes.
Guess who's going to be there?
Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
Oh, yes.
I'm judging.
Oh, okay.
And I'm speaking.
That's awesome.
My new best friend.
Well,
Can I tell you, I was praying that you were going to be in this contest.
Yes.
And it's going to be in Bristol.
Well, we'll be headlining. We'll be headlining the show, so you won't have to judge me.
I know, but how much fun? How much fun is that going to be?
It's going to be so much fun.
I did not know you were going to be headlining. When did that happen?
Well, it's actually me, Jay Dupuis, and Travis Powell that are going to be headlining, the three Americans from the States.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing that. We'll also be at all the Elvis festivals this coming year. So Ocean City's coming up. We'll be in Brunswick, Georgia, doing that again. We'll be at all of them, so you can go on to elvisfestivals.com, and they have all the
ElvisFestivals.com, Taylor Rodriguez. And tell us, the people, when you do have downtime, which is, I'm sure, rare, what do you enjoy doing? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do to relax?
Well, I actually like to just kind of listen to other music, actually, because, and I'm sure Elvis did the same thing, is he would listen to other artists, And so I actually just kind of like to sit down, watch a little bit of Netflix, eat some popcorn, and just kind of chill. I just like to take it easy. It's downtime. When you're constantly going, it just gets really, And I can only imagine how Elvis felt, because he was constantly going.
Well, it's funny you say that, because a lot of people will say, oh, well, he was such a recluse. Oh, well, he was in a bad mood. Oh, he was depressed. He stayed in his room for days. He did that not because he was depressed, but because he needed to re-energize. He needed to get his downtime, to read his spiritual books, read the Bible, watch his TV, do the things that he wanted to do, and just be alone, because he always had a house full of people. And that was his choice, which is fine, but his sanctuary was his bedroom and his bathroom, which is where he went to read and all that. So that's why I was asking you what you like to do for your downtime.
Yeah, I really like to relax. It really, when you're constantly on a go, it wears you down. It really does. And you just have to take time for yourself. Like you said, you have to take time and read the Bible, or whatever religion you are. Just sit down and read, or relax just for a little bit, because it does get very tiring after times.
Taylor, thank you so much for taking your time, because he's done a major show tonight. He's been doing a meet and greet, signing autographs, and at the last minute he was kind enough to give us this interview. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. You know how I feel about you. I'm crazy about you, and you have such a bright future ahead, and I'm so thrilled to call you my new friend, and follow you on the circuit. So everybody, Taylor Rodriguez, see him in Las Vegas, see him in Memphis, see him in Bristol next February. God bless you, Taylor.
God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, we'll see you a little bit later.